Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for the month of February, it's going to be a love-themed reading. And if you would like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box below, or you can email me with your questions. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Geminis. I feel like the month of February brings here some sort of professional victory. So if you have been trying to find success, to find an achievement of sorts in terms of your work, in terms of a project, something you really are driven to pursue, this might be a month where that victory kind of happens. For some, you're very much interested in getting something off ground. So it's like you're ready for the next step, the next stage of your career life. Your career, it's important, but it also here needs some acknowledgement of what it is that you truly want to do with this success, with this promise of great reward. Because some of you Geminis are very talented here, and you're trying to explore your talents and your skills into something that will bring you the desire to succeed. And you might just find that. But once you reach this destination of success, I feel like some of you are going to be left with a big question. Is it something that I really want to continue, or is it something that I just wanted to conquer to prove to myself that I could? For some of you here, you're engaging in a new experience. So it's a little bit of an unfamiliar territory that you're stepping into during the month of February. And with the full arcana in your soul position, you're ready for that. You're ready for new discoveries. You're ready for adventures. You're much in need, actually, of this kind of freedom to pursue other things that take you out of your comfort zones, that take you out of your routines, that take you out even of established commitments. So some of you might want to break free from things where you don't feel like your free-spirited personality is accepted, or that it has really room to create and evolve as you do want. Some of you Geminis have been trying to please a lot of people, have been trying to, for some, even be someone you're really not. And it's like it comes to a point in the month of February, and with all of this Aquarius energy, it's like you can't deny yourself anymore of the truth of your essence. So you want to bring this essence to the surface. You want to perhaps acknowledge that there's more of an eccentric, original trait to you that you have not been really nourishing, that you have not really been, living, because you allowed other people, or you allowed things of the outside world to kind of influence you too much, to a point where you submitted to things that don't correspond to your truth. So some of you want to live things that are more in alignment with this inner truth of yours. I also feel like the month can bring here a little bit of this crazy element. So there might be instability, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of unforeseen situations, and you're adapting to this constant flow of novelty that it's presented during the month of February, and you're enjoying it. For some of you Geminis, you're enjoying the fact that there's not much of stability. that you don't know what you're counting with each day of the month, that your moods are constantly changing, your attention is constantly changing, you're enjoying this type of fresh, stimulating energy that keeps showing up. For some, though, this full energy brings you close to a situation where you need to make a decision that you might have a little bit of a hard time making, because some of you Geminis are much more about living the moment right now. So you're after the pleasure of situations more than the definition of where is that going to take you. And when decisions need to be made, important decisions with the judgment, especially decisions when it comes to your career life, you might be a little bit indecisive or on the fence about making certain commitments, exactly because of all of the things that I've just said, because you want to break free for commitments. And even if it's a good thing that this commitment, this offer of sorts brings, you're scared of committing to something. You're scared of binding your energy to something long term, to something where some level of work and responsibility will be required. So basically, some of you are scared of decisions that have in them this expectation of responsibility, of you showing up to the work, of you showing up to the task. So even though something new and promising might present itself that can lead you to victory and success, might present itself during the month, I see you perhaps even at risk of missing on a great chance because you reject the idea of long-term commitments. For some of you, your work, it's important, regardless of you establishing more, professional commitments or not, if you bind yourself to a contract or not. Either way, it's one of the areas of life where there's more to grow and learn from right now. So that's why there's a lot of importance here in this area of life in February, is that even if you miss here on a great opportunity to do something with the Knight of Pentacles, and I feel like this is somehow of offer, proposal, opportunity coming your way, even if you refuse to associate yourself with this opportunity, you're still going to be left with future experiences where this theme might repeat itself until you find here a more balanced approach in terms of responsibility and freedom. Because it's almost like for some of you, you don't believe that it's possible to have both. It's like you either believe in a path where you're responsible and you don't have much freedom, or you just have freedom and no responsibilities. So this might be a theme that continues into Pisces season, actually, for some of you. But with the Six of Wands, you're confident about your future. You're confident about something that, even though might be very in the beginning stages, it lifts up your spirit. It's something strong enough, appealing enough to make you take a leap of faith, take a risk into something you were not expecting, into something that really might be a sudden decision, a sudden, action on your part to take on this unknown opportunity, this unknown experience. There's something some of you might be after during the month of February that you're going to experience as being something that inspires you, but it's like the more you're after this thing, the more disconnected and distant you get from other things you have going on in your life. So you might be very distracted from your relationships, you might be very distant from things you were dealing with, and you might even not realize that you're doing this, that you're kind of aloof, that you're flighty, that you're not showing up here to certain people in your life, and then be left here with some sort of event where you might be, it's like you might be dismissed. I have to say, it's like you might be taken as someone that does not care enough for others. You might be taken here as someone that is not really reliable for this other things that you're putting behind you, or that you're getting yourself distant from, that without even understanding that you're doing this. So for some of you Geminis, it's important that yes, you pursue what makes you happy, but yet you realize what you're missing on, or what you might be missing on when this thing is accomplished, and you want to look back and reconnect here with people or friends and family, and you might see that they are upset, that they consider yourself to be here a little bit reckless or even selfish in terms of emotional accountability. So I hope you have a great month of February. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.